Hi girls and boys, it's Mrs Myers here with part 2 of your phonics session today. So on Tapestry, your mums will find today's book. It is a red book and it is called a ditty. That is what we are starting with. And it looks like this, apart from mine is not in colour. And this is the title of today's book. Can you see? Pin it on. Pin it on. I wonder what today's story will be about. Can you have a look at the picture and see if you can tell your grown-up what you think will happen in our story today? Right, when you have done that, I will guide you through the storybook today, and then every day we use the same format. So going forward, I will not read through the whole story with you each session. You can go off and download the story of Tapestry and read it between you and just do the follow-up sentence, okay? So I will model how to read the first one, and then, like I say, you can do it independently each day after. So we have got Pin It On today. On our next page, you will see a page that says speed sounds. We have got our consonant sounds and our vowel sounds, and the idea is to read all of these sounds as quickly as you can, girls and boys, but as accurately as well. Okay, so as you get used to this, you will be able to read them quicker and quicker. So I'm just going to have to pull them back so I can see them a little bit. And I'm going to show you what you do. You can point to them with either your finger or a pencil, and you go f, ul, n, s, v, z, sh, and v, unk, b, k, d, g, h, j, p, qu, t, u, x, y, ch. And in some of the boxes, if you look carefully, you will see there are two sounds. Can you see we've got k, k, and we've got unk. Make sure that you read both of those sounds. Even if the sounds in the box make the same sound, you must make sure that you read them both. And at the bottom, we have got our vowel sounds. So we go A, E, I, O, U. And you might get that you can read them really quick. A, E, I, O, U, which would be fantastic. Over the page, we have got our green words. Now, they're not in green on my page, but on your picture, they will definitely be in green. So these ones are our green words. And at the bottom, sometimes you have the red words. And those are the words that you will find on your stars in your reading pack that we gave you at the beginning of the year. If you need another copy of these, just send me an email or a message on Tapestry and I will post them on there for everybody so you can keep practicing them. So if you can read these words by sight, absolutely fantastic, because then your reading will become really fluent. If you need to practice them a couple of times, first, that is fine, but everybody must read the green words before they start the story so that when they come to them in the story, they already recognise some of them and they might not have to sound them all out. Ready, the first word, can you sound it out? Do you know what it is? Tum. Well done. Can you sound out this one? So we would go p, I, n, pin. I'll sound these out with you and then you can read them independently when you go through the book. Yes, yes. And you can reread them quick. Tum, pin, yes. Ot, not. Tum, pin, yes, not. Egg, leg. It. Can you remember those last few? Yes, not, leg, it. On. And then we've got it again, but this time it's got the plural on it. It's got an S on it, so we go it's. Well done. See if you can read those last couple. On, its. And this one, special friend, chin. Can you read those last three? On, its, chin. And this one is made plural as well, which means you've got more than one thing. So it's often, if you put a s on the end of something, it means you've got more than one. So if you were talking about both of your legs, you wouldn't just put leg, you would put a s on the end and make it into legs. So this is what's happened here. So we've got at, that, and they've put a s on the end and made it into at, that's. Well done. On the next page, you will find the story introduction. So I will read it to you today. Your adult will read it to you on the other days. So we've got our ditty one, Pin It On. So let's have a look at our story introduction. In this story, some children are playing a game called Pin the Tail on the Donkey. They are blindfolded and need to attach the tail to the right place. Let's see how they do. And I have not played pin the tail on the donkey in a long time, but with the weather not being so good, I bet we could print some off at home, and then you could post some pictures of you pinning the tail on the donkey, because you don't even need a pin. You just need some blue tack, don't you? And your tail cut out. I would look forward to seeing if some of you have had a go at this game after. So, pin it on. So you will probably read it like this. Pin it. Then reread it. Pin it on. Reread it. Pin it on. But you need to add some expression, because we're not going to just say pin it on. Pin it on. Let's do it excitedly. Pin it on, because you're playing a game, aren't you? Pin it on. This one says not on, not on. It's not on its leg, not on its leg. That's not where it's supposed to be, is it? Let's have a look at the next page. Do you recognise this word already? If you do, great. So we've got not on, not on. You might recognise this one. It's not on its. Oh, you can sound this one out. It's a bit trickier. Chin. Not on its chin. We don't need to pin it on there, do we? Where are they going to pin it there? Now, shall we see if we can read them without sounding these out? Not on its not on its tongue. Oh, they're not doing very well, are they? We don't want it on its chin, its tongue, or its leg. Let's have a look at the last page then. Yes. Yes. Can you say excitedly, because they've done it? Yes. That's. Yes. That's it. Pin it on. Yes, that's it. Pin it on. And they have finally pinned the tail on the donkey, which is absolutely super. Right, when you have got to the end of your story, we are going to write a sentence about our story. So our sentence today is going to be 3 words. Can you get your 3 Fred fingers? And we are going to sound out our sentence. We're going to count how many words you need. So we've got pin it on. Can you put those words on your fingers? Pin it on. Ready? Pin it on. Pin it on. Right, can you stand up and stamp your sentence? Ready? Pin it on. Can you put your arms in the air? Pin it on. Ready? You can wave them. Pin it on. Can you stamp it? Pin it on. Clap it. Pin it on. Stamp and clap. Pin it on. Right. What do you think we need at the beginning of our sentence? I'm going to give you a clue. We need a capital letter. So my first word, can you remember, by going back to your Fred fingers, remember, stick these words onto your fingers. Ready? Pin it on. I'm going to put some extra sticky glue on my fingers. I'm going to stick those words on there so I know what they are. Pin it on. So my first word is pin. That's right, but how do I write pin? Shall we sound it out? Ready? But I need a capital P. So I'm going to go down and up around the pirate's face. What's my next sound in pin? P. Well done. Look at my next sound. P. Down knobby and over the net. P. Pin. What is my next word in my sentence? Pin it. But before that, we need one of these between our words. A finger space, don't we? So let me put my finger here. Let's sound out my word it. Ready? It. Ready? It. What's that first sound? Well done. It is my I. What's my second sound? It. Well done. Let's read what we've got. Pin it. Let me have a look at my fingers. What was that last word I need? Pin it on. Pin it on. Let me get my finger space again. Sound out on. Ready? What's that first sound? What's my second sound? On. Read it. Pin it on. Reread it. Pin it on. Can you say it in a sad voice? Pin it on. Can you say it in a whisper? Pin it on. But we need something at the end so our words don't run off the page, don't we? And we do this. We need a full stop. Are we ready? Reread it. Pin it on. Do it in an excited voice. Pin it on. Fantastic. Right. I'm going to clean mine off my board. And then I am going to get you to stamp and clap it one more time, and then you can write it independently at home. So let's stand up. Let's stand and clap it again and stick it on our fingers. Ready? Pin it on. Tap it into your head. Pin it on. Let's hold it in our heads. Ready? Pin it on. Stick it onto your fingers. Pin it on. Right. Have a go in your books at home, and I'll look forward to seeing your sentences on Tapestry. Thanks, everybody. Bye.